I'm going to work. Yes, it's a beautiful day. And we thank the Lord to live to see this wonderful, beautiful day. So my topic here is don't not allow greed to consume you. I'm going to share two stories, and I'm going to be quite quick because I'm on the way to work. All right. So, I cannot focus on the camera because I'm going to work. So the topic is about greed. I heard about a story. I know of the story anyway. This woman, she is building a house, yes, in Jamaica. For 20 years, she was building her house. She keep on adding. She keep on adding on to the house. Every time she make a new part, she go back again on holiday. She come back, she draw on another part. She just keep on adding. Yes, her husband told me. Yes, that's what she's been doing for the last 20 years. They both, the husband in his 80s and she almost 70, yeah, 70 years old. The husband said to her that I am not going back to Jamaica to live. Yes, you are not going back to Jamaica. Why you keep on adding on to this house that you are not living in? You only go there once a year. What's the point of it? She don't listen. She didn't listen. So the husband told me that she went to work on the house this time again. Even did tell her to do any more work on the house. But she do it out of for her husband knowledge. She went and was working on the house. And you know what happened? She have an heart attack and died. Yes, have an heart attack and died. You can imagine her husband is so distraught right now. Yes, because this woman allow greed. She making this big, massive upstairs and downstairs house, and she cannot even go upstairs. Yes, she cannot even manage to walk properly. Yes, she just keep on building. Her husband is 80 years old, and he's almost 70. Yes, so I am telling you guys, greed is a wicked thing. We are not to allow greed to take us over. The Bible talk about a rich man who have a lot of crops, have a lot of things in his possession, and before he think about giving away some to the needy, he was thinking of building a bigger barn, right? And when the Lord heard that he's saying that he's going to build a bigger barn, the Lord take him in the middle of the night, right? Sometimes we are too greedy. I'm not saying that people not to have what they want, but come on now. At the age of 80, had your husband and you are at 70. Why you keep on building this hell of a mansion and you're not living in it? You cannot live in it. You cannot even go out there. Yes, but once a year. All right? I know she got there, now she have an heart attack and died. Oh dear. Greed is a cruel thing. Yes? There's another person. I personally know this lady. Personally, I used to work with her when I just was doing healthcare assistant in 2003. Her grandmother take her from Jamaica and she was living here in the UK with her grandmother. Her grandmother and grandfather passed off and leave her the property that they owned, right? And she have that property. She work and she buy another house, right? And she didn't have children. She have siblings back home. She never go back home to visit them. She never go back home to visit her mother either, right? And she was just working. Sometime in the morning, I'll go to work and meet up with this lady. Matter will be in her eye. She don't even take time to wash herself properly. She don't take time to spend little time with herself or even pamper herself. She was just running down money. You understand? She never have a relationship because she never have time for anybody. She would go to church now and then. She was a Jehovah Witness anyway. One time I followed her to her church. This lady, she had three houses here in the UK. And she have brothers, she have sisters back home. She never invited her mother over here. She just selfish. She was just doing everything for herself. She didn't have any children. Anyway, when she reached 39, she decided she wanted to have a child. She later found out that she had fibroid, right? And I always say to her, why don't you go and visit your mom? You never go back to Jamaica from you came here. Why don't you go back and visit your mom? You know, as we talk and talk, I encourage her. I said, go back to Jamaica and visit your mom or even invite one of your siblings up. You know, she said she's going to do it. She's going to do it. All the time she's going to do it, but she never do it. Anyway, she go and remove the fibroid, do an operation and remove the fibroid. And because she want to go back to work, all her intention was, oh, she going back to work. She going back to work, right? She going back to work. But me and another person who work tell her to rent out one of the house and use it to help pay the mortgage. Yes, she don't want nobody. She don't even want to rent out the house, so she idolize the houses. She did not even want to rent them out. Anyway, she eventually rent out the house. Rent out the last one that she took out. She rent out that one and was getting some money from it. Anyway, she decided that now she wanted to remove the fibroid. She went to remove the fibroid surgery. When she was in hospital, she was in there for a long time. She gets fed up and self discharged herself out of the hospital. I think that she did the surgery, and I think that she had an uh, um, uh, um, a error during the surgery. You know, so she had to stay in a bit longer and she picked up infection as well. When she was getting better, she discharged herself out of the hospital and came home. She was in at home feeling unwell same way. Her neighbor called the ambulance and they sent her back into the hospital. She was there making up a lot of noise and telling them that she's gonna sue them and all kind of things in the hospital because of the error that they made with her surgery. Eventually they send her out because she wasn't behaving properly. And I'm sure if she was behaving properly, they would have taken more time to run more tests. Yes, they send her out. When they discharge her home, um, the Friday, the Saturday, she started to feel worse and worse and worse and worse. When the ambulance came and picked her up back on the Sunday and take her to the hospital back, she crashed. That was it. She died. She died and leave her house. She never go back to Jamaica to visit her family. She died. She died. And all that she was looking for, she died, leave it. Yes? So let me tell you something. Greed and vanity not going anywhere. No matter what position you have in this life, you're not carrying it with you when you died. No matter what position you have in this life, cannot save you. No matter how much money you have, it cannot save you. Yes, if maybe she had take some more time to do some more self searching, self care, right? And spend more time. Go back home to look for our parents. Go back home to look for our siblings. Go back home, to spend some time with her mom. Yes, she would get a different perspective on life, about life. She didn't do any of that. Yes, she just was earning. She get one house, Her grandparents die and leave one house, give her. Yes, she buy another house and she was doing up that one. Then she buy another house again. Cause those days, you could get 100% mortgage. And first she have collateral because she had the first house. Yes, and she just involve herself in work alone. Yes, she just show herself in work alone. She didn't spend any time to take care of herself. She didn't spend any time to pay attention to her family back home. Yes, I don't know if she used to give her mom anything because I'm not gonna say what I don't know. But I always encourage her go back to Jamaica to look for your mom. Go back to Jamaica to spend some time with your family. No, yeah. She would reach work early in the morning. She's not taking the train. She's not taking the train. She would reach work early in the morning. I'm sure she get up from about 4:30, 5 o'clock. 'Cause we used to work far. We had to travel far to go to the work. Yeah, I'm sure she used to get up about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning to take the bus to go there. And when you meet her, matter would be in her eyes. She would look scruffy like she didn't even have a good bath in the morning. Right? She just throw up herself and involved in work. Let me tell you something. Yeah? No matter how much money you have, look after yourself and make God be your priority. Because no matter how you see it, no trip you can take when you're dead. Yeah? You can't spend money when you're dead. Yes? When you're dead, you see money that you don't want to spend, somebody come and spend it for you. You might not want to buy one shoes or buy one coat or buy one bag or buy anything expensive, but when you die, somebody just come and spend your money for you. Don't make this money and this greed of this life take over you and consume you. I am telling you guys, look out of your eyes. Yeah? Look out of your eyes. Greed is something will slip upon you if you don't take charge of yourself, especially if you don't fear God. It will take you over. I reach work now, so this is my video. Do not allow greed to consume you. Do not allow it to take hold of you because it's not a good thing, right? It's from the devil. I am telling you. Yeah, just focus on yourself and God. Yeah, make God be a priority. Serve Him. That's what we were created to do, to serve Him. And if you are going through grief today, I pray that God will restore you and give you the acknowledgement and the understanding of the revelation of giving, the revelation of sharing, the revelation of obeying Him, because that's what we are supposed to do. Don't allow grief to consume you. Look at that lady. Her husband is in his 80s and she's 70 and she's building up. Over 20 years, the man said the woman had built the house. Yeah, every minute she draw on this apart, yeah. She draw on, add on. Every time she add on, pan the house. And what kind of house that she make over 20 years, so? Her husband tell her she's not going back to Jamaica to live. Why you keep on adding on to this house? Now she go along there, she have heart attack and dead. Eh? Look at that. The Bible says, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose their soul? People, take a check. Take a step and take a look back at what we are doing in this life, if it makes sense. Remember, God is love, yeah? Peace out. Bye-bye for now.